And the Moon Man for Best New Artist goes to Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga!
Johnjay and Rich, 877-937-1047. Lady Gaga, good morning. You are on the air, the Johnjay and Rich radio program.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good morning.
We are fabulous. Hey, congratulations on the SNL skit, too. That was so cool. We talked to, I think, the day before it happened.
Oh, yeah. It was fun. You know, I couldn't even, I was trying not to laugh in the middle of it. We were having such a good time.
So when you're fighting with Madonna on SNL, she says to you as she's pushing you, "What the hell is a disco stick?"
Right. And I go, "I think you know." We had so much fun. We wrote a lot of it, her and I. We wrote the whole skit together and with the writers, and we had such a good time. She's so funny.
You ever have one of those moments where you're like, oh, my God, I'm on Saturday Night Live with Madonna doing a skit and freak out?
No, I do. They're quick and brief because then I kind of have to snap into I have to work mode, and I gotta do a good job here. So I think it mostly hit me when my dad.
Lady Gaga said the F word. Lady Gaga said the F word.
Gosh, are we live?
Yes.
Yeah. I hope our delay's working across
Lady Gaga
radio stations.
Lady Gaga, let me tell you something.
She could have crashed our empire.
Our show is
Sorry.
Our show is growing, and last week was our first day on the air in San Diego. Which, by the way, her show is going to be in San Diego Sports Arena December 19th. Today is our first day on the air in Denver, and you dropped the F-bomb.
Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's terrible.
Lady Gaga, for anybody listening on iHeartRadio, they got our director's cut version of the show featuring full cuss out from Lady Gaga.
Oh goodness. Well, I love you, and I'm sorry.
No, that's totally cool. I think it's great that our show's growing and our career is about to skyrocket, and we just totally are now going to get fired and lose our license.
No, oh gosh, I know you won't. I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Can we be like roadies on the tour?
No,
something bad happens.
Nothing will happen. Oh God, I'm so terrible. I thought it wasn't live.
Yeah, we're gonna have to become stagehands or something.
But the good thing is now, from now on, as we go on, as your career grows, and hopefully we don't get fired, as we see you and talk again, we can remember when you cussed on our show.
Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this into something. Maybe we can get a tour date out of her at some point.
You know, I think I'm purple right now.
Well, that's okay. That's all right.
It'll match any of the other outfits you have.
So, when you're doing stuff like with the Madonna, what is the point where you try to allow yourself to be a fan, and then when's the point where I gotta be cool, because if I come in looking like a fan instead of a superstar, then people are gonna look at me in a different light. Do you ever go in thinking about that?
You know, she knows I'm a fan. You know, so that part of it is kind of already set. You know. We've got mutual respect for each other, and she knows how much I adore her work, and her daughter Lourdes is so lovely too, and it was great. I mean, honestly, I know everyone likes to sort of romanticize the meetings like this, but you know, we were kind of like two women talking about life, you know. So it was really nice to meet her, and she's everything and more you would imagine her to be.
So you did an episode of Gossip Girl, right?
Yes.
And it doesn't air yet, but what were you wearing, like a 30-foot long dress or something?
How did you know that?
Gaga, do you know who you're talking to?
You know,
how did you know that? I'm so angry that you know that.
Why did they
researched?
I don't know.
I'm a Gaga freak.
I don't like to spoil the surprises in music, because with the internet and today, it's like everybody knows everything. I try to keep some mystery in the work, but I guess everybody knows what I wore now.
Oh, because we had Leighton Meester on and she spilled the beans.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Wait till I talk to her.
She gave us the gossip on Gaga.
Do you want to know how much we know?
She's nice though. She before she filmed her scene. There's actually a funny story. Before she filmed her scene, because I'm performing while there's a scene going on, So I had to do it once, with the music, and then once I had to do it silently so that, you can't hear the music in the background while they're doing it, but you can see me, so that they can lay the audio in with no ambient music. So they're like doing their lines, and then all of a sudden you hear me go like, ah, because I'm performing and I've got the music in my ears, and we were laughing. But she actually told me that they were going to use my full legal name in the script, and she kind of came over to me before the show started, and she's like, hey, are you okay with this? And I said, not really. And she goes, okay, well, I just wanted to tell you. So she's nice.
Is it true you did Gossip Girl because your little sister's a Gossip Girl fan?
That is the biggest reason. Yes, she was like, you have to.
Isn't that funny that how old's your little sister?
She's 17.
And
so perfect for 17.
I mean, but for you you're such a star. You can go, okay, I'll do that show, and then you go do her favorite show. It's
yeah. Well, I was excited. They wanted to play all my new music in the show, and I do Bad Romance on the show, and it's intertwined with the story. I worked with the writers on it, because when they asked me to do it, the first thing I thought was, I told my sister, I said, okay, I want to do it, but how much do you hate when you're watching your favorite drama or sitcom, and then some pop singer comes out of nowhere and breaks into song, and it makes no sense?
Oh, I love that. That's what I love about shows. You may hate it, but that's what I think makes shows. It's kind of cool, cheesy.
Well, it's just, I think it takes away sometimes from the story. So I said, as long as you can kind of work the performance into the story. So I'm kind of the voice of truth and the narrator. So while there's all this drama going on, I'm in the background doing this performance art piece, kind of telling this surrealist story.
But I thought the storyline was about Leighton Meester has to try to get. She tells everyone that you're going to be performing. Is it at the prom or something? And they got to try to get you to be at the prom.
I'm not telling.
It's very much like Wayne's World.
Mm-hmm.
When Wayne said Aerosmith was going to play, they're like, "Oh, Gaga's going to play at the prom," and then sure enough, you show up. Hey, by the way, I follow you on Twitter, Gaga.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because I'm following you on Twitter, and I was kind of having a same type of moment as you were. My mom is in the hospital.
Oh, gosh.
And I know your dad's in the hospital. Is he out already?
Yeah. No, he's still there. How's your mom?
She's hanging in there, but I was massaging her feet, the other day. And I'm massaging my mom's feet, and I'm on Twitter, and Lady Gaga's like, I'm massaging my daddy's feet. I'm like, hey, I'm massaging my mom's feet right now.
I know.